Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand array of strings in C. The basic concepts of strings has already been discussed in our previous videos. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts, and the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. In this class, we'll try to understand about array of strings. So what is that array of strings? So in our previous classes, as we have discussed in our basics, the introduction to strings, we have said that a string is an array of characters. So let's try to char s of 5 or 6, whatever may be the number, and the declaration is some string will be there. So we have said that a string S is an array of characters. So the definition itself is the way in which the declaration is getting stated. So an array of characters is what we call it as a string. What if I want to create an array of strings? So one single array with an array with different strings. How to create that? Is it possible to create in C? Yes, it is possible to create an array of strings. How can we create that array of strings? Is it can be done by using multi-dimensional, two-dimensional arrays. So let's try to understand the concept of array of strings by using an example. So this is an example where we are going to get the, so we are going to take the first 4 planets. From those planets we are going to get the planets whose name starts with M. Okay, this is a simple program to understand array of strings. So here is our declaration. This is an array. So how these declarations are going to define the statements, array of strings or array of characters, is it is based upon the operator precedence and associativity. So here these square brackets is going to have highest precedence. So this is considered, this variable is considered as an array. So 4 planets is an array of characters. So and it is as it is a two-dimensional array, it is array of strings. Okay, because here these square brackets is having highest precedence. Go back to our operator precedence table. These square brackets is having highest precedence. So we are going to consider this S as an array, and this array is this is an array of characters. S is an array of characters. So it itself is stating that this is a string. What we are going to assign is a string. In the same way, if we want to assign multiple strings in one single array, it is done by using two-dimensional array. So whenever the declarations are made, whenever the initializations are made within the declarations, there is no need to mention the row part. This is the row and this is columns. So we are having maximum, we are going to take 7 characters are there. As we have said that the string should have a mention with an extra space to store the null character. So we have given 8, and the rows, there is no need to mention the rows. If the initialization of the strings is done within the declaration part, there is no need to mention the rows. Just give the square bracket, and the next dimension is going to decide the number of columns. So with this, we are going to create, how many strings we are going to create? We are going to create an array of 4 strings. An array of 4 strings. Okay, so after executing this line of code, this is how the this array of strings will get created. See here, this is where the Mercury is going to have 7 characters, and after that 1 space is provided for null character. This is having 5 characters, and after that the remaining are going to be null characters. This we have already discussed. Whenever an extra spaces are there, those are filled with null characters in the case of strings. Okay, so now we have to find the planets whose what we call it is whose which start with M. Okay, to find that, this is the programming part, this is the for loop. This for is going to iterate for 4 times because we are having 4 rows, and every time what we are going to check is if 4 planets I of 0 means this, this. So if this part, this character is equal to m, if that is equal to m, so what you have to understand is how we are accessing the characters of the string, characters of the arrays, string arrays within the strings, within the arrays of strings, how we are going to accessing the characters, because it is a 2-dimensional array. So I comma 0 means first it is going to be 0, 0 comma 0 means this one, the next is 1 comma 0 means this one, 2 comma 0 means this one, 3 comma 0 means this one. So if the character is equal to m, because it is a character we have to provide it in single quotes, because it is a string we have to provide them in double quotes. Okay, so if that character is equal to m, then we have to print that string, entire string we have to print, and in order to access that entire string, it is sufficient to provide the row. So the 0th row means this entire string will get printed. There is no need to give the column name. The column should not be provided to print those values, print that entire string. If you want to use the entire string, there is no need to provide the columns. If you want to access a specific character of a string, then those columns are to be provided. So this is how the strings are to be accessed. This is how the characters within the strings are to be accessed. So try to understand that point. That point is very important to understand. Here we are trying to access the entire string. Mercury has to be accessed. So we have taken this with rows. Okay, I means because the value of I is equal to 0 initially, so this entire string will get accessed, Mercury will get printed. If m is equal to m, if the 0th character is equal to m, then that entire string will get printed. So this is going to happen, this statement is going to be true in 2 cases. One is Mercury and the other one is Mars. Okay, so these 2 will get printed in this entire program. So we have declared, we have initialized the strings within the declaration part. What if we want to allow the user to provide the strings? How to write the program? Okay, so just we'll try to understand that program also. We have given the same program, but here there are no initializations. The characters, the strings are not initialized. If the strings are not initialized within the declaration part, or if we are trying to provide the access to providing the access to the user to provide the strings, then we have to provide the number of rows. This has to be provided. If it is there within the initialization, if the initialization is there within the declaration, then the compiler will automatically consider the number of rows, and it will, based upon that, it is going to create the array of strings. But if you are providing the facility to the user to give the number of to give the strings, we have to use this, we have to provide these rows. Okay, in the previous example we haven't provided the rows. Okay, because the initializations are done within the declaration part. Now we are going to iterate for 4 times. Why we are going to iterate for 4 times? Because every time we want to provide the string. Okay, so wherever we want to have the access of the entire string, just the row, mentioning the row is sufficient. We want to create the 0th string. So I is equal to, initially I is equal to 0. So here a 0th string will get accessed, in the sense scanned. So gets is used. The difference between gets and scanf has already been discussed in our previous videos. Okay, so 4 strings will get accessed, in the sense will get scanned, and the same programming part where the planets with m will get displayed. Let's try to execute both these programs and see how the inputs are given, and without the inputs, how the declarations will be provided, how that program will get executed, just for understanding. Let's try to execute the program and check how those programs will get executed. So here we are having 2 programs, array of strings. This is our first program where the initializations are done within the declarations. Okay, See here, Mercury begins with M, Mars begins with M. So these are the two planets whose names begins with M. Similarly, this is the program where the user has to provide the output. The user has to provide the input. So I am going to provide Mercury. So because it is going to consider space, and okay, as we press enter, it is going to consider it as a second Venus, okay, Earth, and the next one is Mars. So these are the 4 planets that we have provided. Okay, it is going to print Mercury begins with M and Mars begins with M. So this is all about array of strings. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.